Hey everybody, I just picked up this Iwata Kustom off of eBay for a really good price. The only problem was that they said it hadn't been used in a while and it may have a couple of issues. Well, the couple of issues was this thing was completely clogged with paint. It had dried. So I decided I'm going to take it all apart, give it a good soak, and put it in the purple pond and put it back together and see what happens. So upon putting it back together, everything was hunky-dory, everything was really clean. So I'm going to pause this thing right now and I'm going to show you what happens when I put some alcohol up in here, and then we'll come back and we'll remedy the situation. Give us a few minutes and we'll be right back. Here it is. It's all cleaned up now. I got all the gunk out of it. We may still have a little bit of a problem with it. So I'm going to put a little alcohol in the cup and let y'all see what's happening. And then we'll go into, instead of just doing some more troubleshooting, I decided to just go ahead and rebuild the whole thing from top to bottom. And that way we'll have a brand new airbrush. So let me shoot a little alcohol in here and I'll show you what's happening. Alright folks, I gave her a couple of slurps of alcohol here. Hang on, let me turn this air pressure down. Got the air pressure down to about 25 psi, so let's see what's happening. See, there we go, she's bubbling through there. Okay, that's not supposed to happen, folks. So I think one of these components has a crack in it, so we're going to take it apart, and you won't be able to see the crack, not unless I run a dye check on it, and then that way it'll show up. Yeah, if I run a dye check on these components, I can either do a red dye or a what's known as Zyglow. It's a green, oilish looking color, and it will fluoresce under a black light. So anyway, let's take it over to the bench and break her down, and we're going to rebuild this little puppy. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alright folks, as you could see, she was blowing bubbles, and that indicates a crack either in this piece or in this piece, according to all the videos I have watched. And so I'm going to go into, as you can see here, I went down my list of all the internal parts and got everything that I needed. So we're gonna break it down and put it back together with all brand new components. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing I did, I noticed it was missing some O-rings here and here. I thought that might have been the trouble, but it wasn't. we'll save this because I'm going to put a brand new one in it. But I still want to save it because I can use it later. If I need I can use it in between sharpenings. Okay. This little piece wants to be difficult. There we go. This piece is functioning, so I'm not going to mess with that. It seems to be doing okay. All right. Like I said, I've already given it a good soak and I've cleaned everything out. So now all I have to do is just replace these components. I like to do it just hand tight. I do have a wrench that I could use. If I start sucking air again, then I'll probably use the little wrench on it. Lord, these parts are so small I can barely grab a hold of them. Just hand tighten it. Alright folks, we're going to back this up just for a second. Y'all see what I did, didn't you? Yeah. I was putting the same bad parts back in it. So now let's start over. I just was seeing if y'all were paying attention. I don't want to really tear into these parts because I want to be able to keep that number if I need it again. Label them as bad. I didn't really have to replace this piece right here, but while I had it tore down, I said, you know, what the heck. So now, I'm gonna get a little bit of oil. This is always the fun part right here. Now, there we go. Snug right there. This little button here, it adjusts the play right there. See, I can't move it back and forth. As I turn it counterclockwise, it will allow this to move that way, in set position. If I want it wide open, and there you go. I like for it to just touch. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. All right, folks, let's go see what happened. I've got everything assembled, and we're ready to do our test to see if she is leaking with bubbles. So what I'm gonna do is give it a couple of slurps of some alcohol. Let's see what we got here. One slurp. Here is 2 slurps. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Here. Did our repair job work? Let's take a look. Well, folks, there you have it. We have just rebuilt the Iwata Kustom. So now you can go back and review this video if you're having problems with it bubbling. So hopefully that takes care of it and get you back into enjoying your hobby. Alright folks, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, then hit subscribe and hit the like button. And we'll find something else to work on. Y'all take care.